Alright, good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. Happy Thursday, everybody. Everybody's having a good day. It's gonna be a little bit more of a chill stream today. I don't even know how much I have to talk about. I kind of said a bunch of shit yesterday as well. But alas, we'll figure it out. Alrighty. I'm just gonna let ads play naturally. I don't care. Grenade, thank you for gifting a sub. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Anyways, we're gonna be low energy today. We finished Perfection in 115 days yesterday. So now we are relaxing. Cool. I don't know where I'm supposed to go for this. I feel like this. Just don't feel like this is worth going for, and this is just the easiest answer. Was worth going for. No. Ugh. Again, I'm low energy today. I hope you guys understand that. It was a lot of work doing Perfection 115 days, and honestly, I don't really have that much of a plan for stream today. I honestly would have ideally have finished the Perfection run today, so I didn't have this like weird break stream because I'm not streaming tomorrow. Regrow fruit in fall. Since I'm not streaming tomorrow, it's just a little awkward that I have because I don't want to stream. I don't want to not stream 2 days in a row. So, Rico, baby, trying to get comfortable. Growable vegetable in fall. Oh, doesn't broccoli take more than 7 days? I don't think artichoke regrows. I guess it could just be eggplant, right? No. Eh. Like something. Any season, anytime, any weather, and it's a dart like that. The only other dart that does that is Newton Carp, I believe. Broccoli is 8, yeah. Just because I wasn't like really set up to do it in the least amount of days, so I just feel like I shouldn't. I'm not gonna do it after the fact. Okay, anyways, yeah, people who are just getting in, we're kind of relaxing today. Perfection 115 days is over. I kind of have this weird break day because I'm not going to end up streaming tomorrow. I'm just going to be here. So I kind of have this like random day where I would either have to figure out what to do for a day stream or start something and take a break like right after, which I don't really want to do. So, and I haven't really done a real talk like this in a hot minute. So, Stardew Randomizer. I think the mod is cool and everything. I just don't like the person who made it, so I don't play it. I wish I actually liked the person, but it is kind of cool. Yeah, we can in like 3 to 4 business years. We're going to do this all over again. I don't know what you mean by all over again. I have other videos that I'm working on first. I'm finishing the Joja. So basically, next video is either going to be how many ancient fruit in 24 hours, or Joja in, or the Joja or opened perfection speedrun. The 24-hour ancient fruit video, or the ordering depends on whether or not I find a sponsor for the Joja video or not. If I find a sponsor, the Joja video comes out first. If I don't find, or if I don't get like a sponsor anytime soon, that video is just gonna wait until it gets a sponsor. Yeah, I'll likely play MCSR today after like an hour or two. I'm specifically talking about the archipelago, yes. Not Tushi's. But I am getting... We're getting a lot of editing work done, so you can expect quite a few videos. Not like they're not getting progressed. Yeah. Basically, any video that I'm doing like a voiceover or highly edited content for, I'm trying to get a sponsor for now, and then like any of the, I don't want to call them slop videos, but any of the like kind of just raw footage that's just being like condensed down probably won't get a sponsor just because it's not high effort. It's fine. Not everything. Plus, it would take too long to get a sponsor every single time. Yeah, we did. I am the highest rank I've ever been by quite a margin. How are you good at this? Lots of practice. What's next? Probably how many stacks I can get in 24 hours. How many unique stacks I can get. Because that was reminded, or that was, I've been reminded that that was a 24-hour challenge that I wanted to do, but I was taking a break from 24-hour challenges, so I didn't do it. Stormy Ken, thank you for the 2 full years. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I appreciate the long-lasting. It's been a lot. Probably perfection in 24 hours, though. Or, sorry, not perfection in 24 hours. Stacks in 24. key. Variety soon. My variety is MCSR. That said, there might be plans for variety actually soonish for night streams. No Factorio, but other games. I might play TFT next set. Depends. Depends on if the set looks good or not, because this set has been awful, and the last set was... Actually, no, people like the last set. I was like, whatever on last set. I guess that PBE is coming out soon, isn't it? I guess it would be convenient time. Anyways, the ordering that I'm thinking about, like, doing Stardew content in, and, I thought I just died there, because I was kind of just trolling my jumps, is we're gonna do, how many stacks can I get in 24 hours? Oh, I overjumped that, that's all. How many stacks I can get in 24 hours, and then afterwards... Oh, why am I blanking on this? Afterwards, we're going to finally do a... This will be the pure definition of casual playthrough for me. But it's going to be a file that I'm setting up to do the... to do the quarry mines and skull caverns run. I've decided that I want to do the entire run without, like, cheating and stuff. So I have to set up a save file that has a bunch of resources. No promises on when that actually is done, the actual, like, dive itself. But I want to set it up, so I have it ready for when the time is ready. Because that will be our marathon stream that has a bunch of donation incentives that I would fulfill for you guys if you fulfill. And it's just going to be, like, the big, like, people have subathons, we have floor 7,000... or 77,577. Context, if you get to... Oh, God. So, somebody would have to tell me the actual number, but it's 77,577 minus 121. If you get to that floor depth in Skull Caverns, which is impossible to do legitly, by the way, it will bring you to the quarry mines instead. Dive-a-thon, yeah. So the goal is to just do that. I don't know if that jump was possible. I'll have to use mods to help me be able to do it, but that'll be our, like, marathon type thing that I want to do. The future. There's a few things, behind the scene things that we still need to set up, but otherwise the concept is there. And I just want to set up the file. I don't know if I'll get perfection on it. But... no, I won't be using that many staircases again. I'm setting it up legit. I'll obviously have a bunch of staircases, but... a lot of explosive ammo, a lot of bombs. I need food. That should be interesting. Otherwise, I've been enjoying MCSR again, so you could probably expect a lot of MCSR after Stardew stuff again. So yeah, I was kind of like hard stuck for a while, and I was getting like annoyed, so I kind of just stopped playing. But I've been enjoying it again, so I've been playing more. But otherwise, Stardew content for a little bit. There's a few other things. That me and Charlie have been talking about that we could do, but I don't really want to promise anything or make any promises on them. So there are other ideas, I just don't know when they will come to fruition. Staircases in your inventory. Well, you can't even ladder down. Like, the farthest you can go, legitly, is like, I think it's like 13,000 in a single day with 13,000 staircases. So I'll be using like the Skull Cavern elevator mod to allow me to go 77,000 floors, or like some way to save my progress, you know. One of those projects Terraria? Nope. I don't plan on playing the game again, outside of playing it with a friend group, casually. I have no intention of speedrunning Terraria ever again. But you know me when I say I have no intention. It sometimes finds a way to happen, but I have no desire, currently. I didn't want to run it before because I was waiting for the update, and the update completely ruined speedrunning Terraria, so why would I want to play it? If I didn't want to play it before the update, and the update just ruined it, so. No desire. How have I not looped yet? The next TLDR is 90, or how many unique stacks can I get in 24 in-game, or 24 hours of playtime? That's the next in-game challenge that I'm doing. I will be starting that on Saturday because I will not be here tomorrow. I could probably do some planning for it realistically, and that's probably what I'll do before I switch over to MCSR. But I don't exactly know how that will go. I just don't think I can enjoy running CC in the current atmosphere still, so I'm still not going to run it yet. I'll be probably doing behind the scenes stuff with it, but not on stream currently. I want to do other things. I said I would do an AA Minecraft once I got better at actually any percent, which I could probably realistically maybe do now-ish, since I would say I'm probably good enough, but oh no, I just haven't yet. Maybe. Happy birthday. Oh, I've just been winning every game over the last 2 days. I think there was one draw, and that's it. Did husband decide what you're getting for your dinner tonight? Or did you, tell him? Or did you decide, or did he just decide? Because you didn't tell him. You bought steaks. Sushi. And he has decided I'm having ice cream every meal. We do love ice cream. I don't even know what the best way to approach approach how many unique stacks could I get in 24 hours. Like, what items should I go for? Like, obviously any item that I can buy, I should go for. But it's like, there's a lot of furniture that you can buy that is quite expensive. So it's like, do you buy the night market furniture? Like, well, I'm talking about the night market ones, those stuff. Because it's like, would I then, like, how much, like, what type of money production am I looking to set up? Like, am I looking to only just do, like, am I looking to do, like, ancient fruit on Ginger Island? Or am I, like, looking... Like, how far do I want to go with it, you know? That's the question, because it's like, how much money would I realistically need? Are, like, decorative canes from the night market not stackable? Are, like, seasonal, like, the, like, flowers like that not stackable? I thought some of the night market furniture is. I feel like 999 straw air salmon berries would, like, not be unreasonable with a high forging level. And, like, a few seasons. Anyways, I mean, it's a lot of buying, you know? And it's like, I could theoretically buy, you know, 999 dwarf rare crows, and that's like, what? Is that 5,000 each? I forgot how much the rare crow is. I don't know if I would do fish. I think it's too slow. Do you know how long it would take me just to do like all the crops? Or at least a majority. I don't think any of the, like, I don't think hops would be worth doing. Maybe. Because you gotta remember, I can't just like plant 9. I should have. Did it actually use for coffee bean? Yeah. I can't just plant 999 of them and then be like, oh, I have a stack. Like, I need one functional stack, not 3 separate ones. They would all have to be the same quality. So on average, I'm gonna have to plant like over almost like 1,500 to get each unique crop. Besides, like, you know, the multi-producing ones like berries. Well, I mean, you would literally just go out per season, like once per season. It would be really easy to get all the seeds. It's more of a question about how do you get the crops themselves. That's the hard part. Getting the seed packets are easy. Getting the crops themselves, if they have to be one stack. I'm not gonna go by Algo's rules where they have to be the highest quality possible. Like, I'm fine if they're all base, I'm fine if they're all silver, I'm fine if they're all gold. Whatever is just the easiest. I just don't think the fish pond shenanigans is worth my time, like going out and like casting everything. That's a lot just for one stack. I don't even know if the forgeables would... I mean, like, the forgeables would be reasonable because then you just do spring... Or you just do the 4 seed packets. And then you basically get 4 to 5 stacks just for doing enough of it. Because you get the seed packets themselves, you get you get each of the seeds. And then you just have botanists for iridium quality. Now, I'm going to see how many unique stacks I can do in 24 hours, so yes and no. I'm not doing the real one where I'm getting every single one in the game, but I will do a variant of it because I'm not spending the next 10 years of my life doing that challenge. Not interested. Yeah, you can only buy 10 at the dance. For years? Yeah, but then you have to wait 3 minutes every single time, so 3 times above average math, by the way. 3 times 100, so 300 minutes. So it's literally to only buy 10 daffodils at a time to get 1,000 is literally 5 hours of just waiting for the festival to open. For 2 stacks, 5 hours. And it's only 2 stacks because you would not be able to get the rare code 999 times. Hello. Animals are free because you just set them up with auto petters, food, and auto grabber. No, I think animals are free. Because the only thing you would have to do is fuck that bubble. Set them up. It's not even that big of a space. Because I would just do one barn, one coop. I do that unless if I feel like I should do sheep for money, you know. Like, I guess it's really a question of how much money do I need. Do I end up just doing a you know, Joja Perfection run at the start just to make like 50 million gold? Because the record for Joja Perfection now is like 5 hours. So it's like I would be able to have 50 million gold for by the 5 hour mark, and I would then be able to just buy whatever the hell I want for the rest of the run. You know, I don't think I need 50 million, but am I ever gonna do a mid-max run? I will never do a mid-max run again. In the traditional sense of 1 year, I have no intent of doing it. It gets really degenerate really quickly, and no matter how if I would want to do it, it will never be a true mid-max run, because I will never end up doing the absolutely deranged shit that people can do nowadays. I have no interest in that. I do not want to spend the next 300 hours of my life doing a single season for a mid-max run, because that's how long it would take. The max runs died for a reason. I, for one, would not be excited to reset elevator floors for geodes for 8 to 10 hours for a single day, and that doesn't even mean if you reset because of a mistake. That's 8 to 10 hours of pure gameplay for 1 day. Sorry, not interested in that. Not anytime soon. I just feel like I would crash out again, and I don't want to do that, so. Next run is how many unique stacks can I get in 24 hours? We'll start that on Saturday. I'll probably be looking at the wiki here in a minute. To look at like what I actually want to do for it though, or like have a general plan. Because low key, I might just do a Joja Perfection speedrun at the start, but without actually buying. But without the Joja Perfection Waiver buying. Just so I have 50 million gold just to do whatever the hell I want with. You know? But it's kind of just like, what do you do? Why did I jump so high? Alright, bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. So just like, how much money do I need? Like what? What? I don't know. So it's like you obviously do all the seeds. I don't know if you do all the crops is the issue. Like you'd skip carrot seeds, but it's just like. You do parsnip? Are you planning 9 or how many unique stacks can I get in 24 hours? Like, would you skip hops just because they're so annoying to plant? Or do you just plant them around the outside and do that? You know? But it's like something like blueberries would be like really easy to do, you know? blueberries, cranberries, any of the multi-yielding crops would be like really easy to do. Wild seeds would also be really easy to do. Anything that you can buy is easy. Depending on how many crystallariums I can get, gems can be easy. Food items. Yeah, food items maybe. Maybe I do more sheep. Monster drops? Maybe. Monster loot could be pretty quick. I'm like just like looking at it and it's just like, yeah, maybe. Bro. I mean, a few of the books are easy, right? No, I think you can only get a few out of. No, I mean, you can get like these for kind of cheap. Slither legs, can you only buy them like one at a time? How much is that, out of curiosity? $24 million. Yeah, I feel like I definitely need millions of gold, which is fine. We just set up sheep and get all the money up front. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's a get all the money up front angle. Sheep are good. Sheep are very good for money in speedruns. Yeah, which I won't. So if the goal is to set up sheep or sheep for money, that's fine. But the other thing that I need to think of is the other random things I want to do while doing that, so I'm ready once the money is. Like, I would really like to have the mastery room opened because I would like to spend 2 mil on the return scepter as soon as I can. But I need the mastery room to get the thing, so it's just like, what's the best way of doing the mastery room? You know, farming will be easy. Farming would be easy. Combat is like, I feel like I want books. Just for it. But it's just like, I don't want to do the challenge multiple times, and I don't want to use the predictor to tell me when the books are. And it's like sometimes you just won't get the books quickly, especially the ones that you need. Because realistically, I don't really want to do a lot of the actions for getting the stuff. I just want the books to show up. I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't be in this case. Because for real lifetime, it's completely different. In-game days, yeah. Realistically, what I want though is I just want the books. I want the foraging, the combat, and the fishing book to show up in the traveling cart, and then I'll just buy them with sheep money. The only issue is it'll significantly slow down the start of the run. Because I probably won't check in year 1. But, when I'm starting to sleep with the sheeps online, when the sheeps are finally online, I will, when I finally start to sleep with the sheeps online, I will check the traveling cart Fridays and Sundays. So it's just like, how many checks? Where's she getting for you? Yeah, it's just not worth it. Takes too long. Doing fishing and combat the traditional way will just take too long in this situation. But I don't really care. Like, I rather get books. But I just want to be sleeping with sheep. And then basically immediately go. And it's like, sheep is enough years of sleeping where I should get all the books. It's just how many heart checks do I have to do for them. And that's more of the question. Like, how much time would I waste to checking for these books opposed to, like, actually just spending 40 minutes with crab pots? Oh, for perfection, start with part. Well, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't need to. I mean, yeah. I guess it wouldn't be that bad, but I kind of just don't want to use Legacy RNG to do that. It wouldn't be bad because I would only have to reset for the gold quality parsnip, and I wouldn't be resetting for a 1 in 21. I would be resetting for a 1 in like 7. Because I just need the gold quality parsnip. And then I can tell you when the books show up. And that's more of the thing. And then I would be able to instantly tell you when the books show up. Or I could just brute force it and not use Legacy RNG, because I kind of don't want to use Legacy RNG. That's more of the thing. There we go. I just don't know what I can... like, I'm less worried about the stacking right now, but I'm more worried about how I'm doing the money and how I'm getting the file set up, because I probably won't go for a stack until like halfway through the run. Like, straight up. Like, I'm worried about getting the run started So I have the money to be able to afford anything I want on any given time. Yeah, unless if it's just a random organic stack. Well, I mean, technically I'll probably get stone and wood stacks when I buy the wood and stone from Robbins, but the golden chickens. I don't think it's worth setting up sheep just to switch to golden chickens. Because you would need perfection. Like, then you would have to switch from barns to coops. That's the issue. You would just keep sheep. And just sleep a bit more. Because I don't know how much money you actually, like, need. Is it worth buying, or is it worth buying perfection just for golden chickens, just for an extra stack? Probably not. You do JoJo, you use sheep for money anyway, so you wouldn't need the gold. Yeah. I mean, you say that, but it's like 50 million is. I need way more than 50 million gold. Like, if you just go to books, like, if I just want to buy a stack the price catalogs, that's 3 million. Just for the price catalogs. Right? So I'm, like, right now, what I'm thinking is, what do I want to do while sleeping for sheep? I'm already convinced that I need to do sheep. I plan on doing more barns than the 8 that I need for 50 million. Yes. But, what do I need to do while we're sleeping with sheep? Is basically what I'm thinking. Because there are things that I want to have open as soon as I am done with making money. Or when I feel like I'm done with making money. So, things I want open. I want Ginger Island open. So I need to get the Ginger Island resources while sleeping. I want the Master Room opened. And I would ideally want the sewer open. The issue is I would really like the ability to switch my perks in this run. I don't want to have to do the start of the run without Artisan because I think it's too much of a money deficit. So ideally, I need to. The issue is if I want to select Artisan and switch to Shepherd, I would then need to open up the island and Master Room prior to sleeping, which I don't think is unrealistic. No, it is. It's unrealistic, literally because I'm not predicting books. And that's the issue. Because the easiest time to get books for the skill levels is when I'm sleeping with sheep. Right? Because I'll just check every Friday and Sunday. Where it's like, I could technically do that with Starfruit, but it's like, I don't know if it'll be enough years, because I'm going to be sleeping years for sheep. So I guess it's probably just like, why would you need Master Room and Ginger Island before switching professions? Do you know how much of a pain it is to unlock the sewer without treasure totems and Omni Geodes? I'm not gonna be doing that many Skull Cavern though. So I'm not gonna have a bunch of Omni Geodes just to crack open. So I'm basically gonna have no artifacts, and having the Master Room with treasure totems allows me to basically get every artifact super quickly. So it's more about
being able to switch perfections, and the reason I want Ginger Island is to have access to the Omni Geodes, which would be easier. The more difficult part is getting the books in the reasonable amount of time and having the master room unlocked before I start sleeping with sheep. No winter telling. No, you need too much money. You're not gonna afford books off of winter telling. Because realistically, I need the forge. I need forging, combat, and fishing. Because I'll get farming. I can get farming realistically, I think. Oh no, because I'll be doing enough star fruit, so I will have enough farming levels. Mining is just one skull cavern day. Like, I can just pay for all the resources. So one skull cavern day with bombs. And then I don't want to do any fishing, and I don't want to do any I don't want to do the initial combat, and then I also don't want to do I don't want to do multiple skull cavern days. You lose a lot of money because it makes the sheep produce every 2 days instead of every day, and it also makes the sheep slower to get online. Because you don't have the shepherd perk. Since you're not petting them every day, the auto petters would be extremely annoying with it. What do they even do at the start? Because this run is literally like almost an hour faster than my run. I'm pretty sure I saw them do something cursed this run. First default farmer. Oh no, just wait until you see the greenhouse. I mean, I guess if you're not doing... artisan, blueberries are like decent here because you don't have to keep replanting them. And then you don't have to worry about preserve jars. I don't know why he's getting oak resin, but... Okay, I'm so confused. How is this, like, run allowed? Where the hell is, like... Because the speedrun.com made me come to this link. But... this isn't the full run. It does look like he's still gonna do sheep, though. Why are we doing 10 beats? Open perfection, so Jojo perfection waivers. I've done it in 6 hours. It's just an hour faster than mine. Which it's using an optimized route, where mine was kind of just ghetto. Like, it says this run is this video was 5 hours. But then when I click on it, 5 hours, 36 minutes. It's only 4 hours. Is there some restriction I have to not being able to watch, like, a longer video? I see the general route process thought though, so like I can somewhat understand it. I mean, theoretically, it should be fine. I guess it makes sense to do blueberries instead of having to keep running back to Sandy's every single time to buy more seeds. You do blueberries to tell me you have enough money for everything. Doing oak resin or doing kegs is kind of fun. A little interesting. Heck. So I guess I just feel like it feels bad to do I just feel like it feels bad to do wine if you're not doing it artisan. I guess we can do the math. Let's do the math on how much money you get. So let's say I guess you want to eat. So blueberries, we're basically like not even gonna count the first few days. It's kind of hard to say. Blueberries regrows every 4 days. So 4 times 6. So it takes 24 seconds to sleep to each harvest. And each harvest, if we do 88 times 3.5, 308 times probably about a 60 average, or probably like a 55 average sell price, is 16,000. Or basically 17,000 gold. 88 times 3.5 times 55. It's about 17,000 gold. Divided by 4 times 6. So it's about 705 gold per second. Next up, no, stacking challenge. I'm trying to get 999 stacks in, or I'm sorry, I'm trying to get as many stacks as possible in 24 hours, but you need a lot of money. So I'm just looking at the open perfection route just to get the money, because it's the best way of getting the money fast enough. Because you need so much money for all the things that you can buy. I was just seeing how you... like 180 gold per second faster, but it doesn't count replant time, and it doesn't count waiting to buy more seeds. But I think blueberries, yeah, I should just do blueberries over starfruit seeds. I just really dislike the thought of using kegs without having artisan. I'm not going to answer that question, because if you just look a little bit, you might find the answer. Smile. Um. So it's like, how do you... I mean, it should just be fine. Making 17,000 gold every 4 days. Ish. And then eventually you can switch over to Starfruit. But it's like, do you want to do eggs? I mean, I guess. How many kegs do you even need for 88? Good boy. Well, I guess if you do 88, you would need 88 kegs to be able to do 88 Starfruit in a week. I guess if you don't place fertilizer, you can get away with 44. Seven. One, two. I don't know how to do that. Unfortunate math. Have 2 extra days every single time. It'd be like... One, two, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5. So it'd be 4 harvests before it gets back to the start. So it takes 4 harvests to do an extra cycle. Or you would get an extra cycle by the 4th harvest. So if you had 88 times 4, so you'd have 352 in the time frame of a month. I'm sorry, yeah, in the time frame of a season. So divided by 28. No, that doesn't. you would have 88 times 4. So you would have 352 starfruit. In a span of 4 weeks. Oh, I guess that's technically. No, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. This is it. It doesn't make sense though. I'm just skipping a bunch of days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. The 1 cycle of kegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 cycles of kegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 cycles of kegs. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 4 cycles of kegs. And if you harvest it on this day, harvest on this day. Oh, because this would finish here. This would finish a day earlier. That's where I'm getting messed up. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2. How many cycles? It would take 9 cycles. Or 9 seasons to get back to where it originally began. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. 9 full seasons. Or 27 harvests. It'd take 27 harvests to get back to the original state. Or 2,376 starfruit. Honestly, that's fine. 2,370. Um, and I get, it'd be 9 full seasons, and I get 4 cycles a season. Divided by 9 times 4. I would need 66 kegs. To go through it all. In the same amount of time. 66. That's fun math. That said, I don't think I need 5 million gold worth of starfruit wine, to be quite honest. Because I think that's making too much money prior to getting sheep online. Especially saying that not only would I have to wine it, but it's like, how much money do I need? I need enough money for all the coops and barns, and then I also need the money for books. This is why I just did jar. It's less money, but it's so much less setup. I feel like I just do jars again, even if I buy it at year 2 prices. That's what I'm gonna do though. I'll just buy jars. I just don't think kegs are worth it. It's fine. I just don't think the kegs are worth going out of my way for. There's so much extra setup for not really that much more cash. $700 extra gold a bottle. And I probably don't even need to do that. I don't think I would need to do that many starfruit. I think, yeah. I think I have a plan for that. But it's just like, what other items are like worth doing? Should I go for iridium sprinklers? Like, do I go for iridium sprinklers for Ginger Island shenanigans?
Because it's like animal products will be done. Crop seeds will be done via money. The real question just is like what crops are worth doing? Because again, I need them all to be the same quality. So like a stack of flower seeds or flowers are just not going to happen because they have to like stack together and there's so many different kinds and so many different qualities. So it's kind of just like I won't be able to do blue jazz. I won't be able to do carrots, but like cauliflower, it's like I don't even know how many I would have to plant. You know? I need to go to farming for that. So it's like if I'm level 10, like 50% of it, or less than 50% of it's going to be regular quality. Or if I put down quality fertilizer, 61. So it's like I still need to plant like 1,800 cauliflower to get this on average, right? Thank you, Lead Chat. I still need to plant almost 2,000 cauliflower. And a full Ginger Island setup is like less than 1,000 spots. It's like 800. You know? It's like 800 spots. But I mean, I guess if you have the Iridium Scythe, the harvesting will be fast. It's just the planting that'll take forever. You know? But it's like, let's say you have to buy, you know, 3,000 cauliflower seeds, because that's basically how much you would have to buy. Like 240,000 gold, it's $250,000, and then do that multiple times for basically all the crops. And it adds up quickly. I still feel like the crops are like one of the easier ones to go for. Overall. Like, obviously, just buy all the ores. You do one Deep Skull Cavern run for the Iridium ore. I guess the bars wouldn't be that bad as well. Like, how much money would it be to just straight up buy 999 gold bars plus 999? 999 divided by 5.5 times 5. You need 800 or 980 ore. Oh, I'm sorry. Divided by 5 times 20. You need 4,540 ore. Times 750. You need 3.4 million gold for all the for all the gold ore alone. I mean, that's still like dirt cheap at the grand scheme of things. Once sheep are online, you know? It still ends up being dirt cheap. And you buy all the bait. But it's like, what are the other, like, weirder stacks? that I can get. Yeah, kind of just been laying down all day.
Hello and welcome every.
Okay, where's the FAQ? I need the spreadsheet. Thank you, Algo. I do not need that. Flowers just aren't happening. So we should be able to get a majority of the fruits, a majority of the veggies. Like, I'm probably gonna leave out tea seeds. I'm gonna leave out taro root because I just don't know if it's worth. Like, some of these I just don't know if it's like worth going for, because it's like for taro root I would either need to get 999 bone, or I need to get a ton of bone fragments and hello, and like seed maker them, but I just don't know how much it's like worth the time to do that. But I mean, like, I guess it'll be like different based off of like what I think. I don't think any flowers outside of the forageable flowers are worth going for, just because it will take so many rounds of flowers to do, because there's so many different there's so many different color variants and qualities on top of that. Animal products should be mostly free. I think the small products are going to actually be harder than the larger quality products. I kind of like the other sheet better, but I don't know if truffles are worth going out of my way for. You know, it's like stuff like this. I don't know whether or not like the truffle is worth going out of the way for. Like, I could have a barn full of rabbits and probably get the rabbits feed. Same with ducks, you know. So it's just like, I don't know about whether or not all these are worth like the effort, because I just want to be sleeping. Seeds should just be a no-brainer. I should be able to get every seeds barring a few. This should be essentially a no-brainer. Maybe some of these crafting recipes are weird. I would have to really look through the crafting recipe list, I feel like, because like tree fertilizer can just be straight up bought with stone, because you can trade stone for fiber. But then it's like something like basic fertilizer, I would then need to get 3 stacks of sap. And it's just like, where am I getting 3 stacks of sap from? Because I don't really want to tap mahogany trees. Not every stack as fast as possible. I'm not going to spend 10 years of my life doing that. I'm just seeing how much I can do it in 24 hours. But something like basic retaining soil is like 2 stone each, you know? It's like an easy buy. Some of this is easy, some of this is really hard. Outside of Omni Geodes, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any of these. Like, I'll be able to probably maybe do treasure troves and Omni Geodes, but that might be a fetch, because I can get 999 Omni Geodes and then I need another 5 stacks for treasure troves. It's just like, I'm probably only doing Omni Geodes. You want your blanket to renovate, baby boy? Gems is weird, because gems would be based off of how many crystallariums I brute force. Because I don't think it's worth doing if you only have like 1. But it's like some of the cheaper ones like take a day to produce, right? So if you get like
I don't know, 5 crystallariums, you can get a lot of the gems while sleeping 4 sheep. So it's kind of just like, it's interesting. You can get a lot of the gems while sleeping for sheep. It's the same thing with the minerals, right? Only in 24 hours. Resources should be free outside of a few. Like, I'm not gonna do like unless if I have the crystallariums, I'm not gonna do these. I'm not gonna do the tree. I'm not gonna do the tappers. I'm probably not doing moss. Moss would be an hour alone. It's like, which stacks are worth spending like that much time on? Because I could do moss in like an hour, because it's like you get about 400 every you get 400 every green rain. So 3 green rains is 1,200 moss, right? But it takes me about 20 minutes to run through the entire town for it. It takes me the full day to do those sweeps. So it's like, is it worth doing an hour to farm 1,000 moss? Yeah, I mean, I could, but it's still an issue. Like, forageables should be mostly free. I think I probably won't go for carrots and coral and stuff like that, but any of the ones that I can get via mushroom stumps should be actually quite fine with mushroom stumps should help here, and I guess I can just have a few tree farms, and any like forage is like fine, other than like spring onions. Anything from wild seeds. Skipping fish. I don't think anything related to fish outside of bait is worth it. Oh yeah, these things do stack. These 4 night market things. I can buy these. A lot of these you can just buy. This is where a lot of the money will come from. Why? I don't know how I got so far over there. Like, just not worth it. Rose, not worth it. Bait, I can do like the basic baits. Monster drops, are monster drops worth it? I think slime is probably worth a stack, but it's like outside of that, like how long would it take me to get a stack of bugs meat, a stack of bat wings? Like, I would have to go out of my way to kill dust sprites to get burglar's ring, you know? It's like, how much is that worth my time? Like how much is that like worth my time to do, you know? When it's like, instead I could just buy resources and go to like the craftable page or the cooking page and just cook stuff. And or like craft stuff, you know? Like, I feel like buying the resources to craft 999 tappers would be significantly easier than getting 999 slime. Because doing slime without burglar's ring will literally take me like an hour. You know? Big chests, stone mills, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's not that expensive if you just buy the stuff for it. Like, all these floor pathways here, like, these are just like instant buys. You know? when does it, like... If we just go to, like, crafting here, it's like, I can buy all these resources. Buy everything but battery packs. So buy all these resources. Or crystallarium. Buy/crystallarium. Skip bee house. Buy. Well, no. Cheese press would have to be skipped because of hardwood. I don't think I'm getting... I might be able to get a stack of hardwood, but this is like too much wood. Anything without hardwood is fine. Like, I can buy all this. Clay might be a little... We'll see. You know? Like, buy. Maybe... buy all the resources. These are all easily growable. I can buy this. I can buy this. I can buy all these resources, but this, and craft them. Buy. Buying. Buy this. I will have the ability to do this. Well, actually, that might be a little difficult. Because it would be a little difficult to get all that. For... Buy. Easily buy. You can buy this from Willy. You know? I gave him his drug in the bed. Drug. The one he's supposed to have. Sure, yeah. Feeling it after yesterday's tantrum. I feel like it's a later down the line issue that I deal with or start doing once I realized I don't have any more stacks of items I can buy. So if an item is not stackable as 999, it still counts as a stack of, if you get one? No, only items that stack up to 999 count as a stack. Otherwise, the furniture catalog is a golden gem. I don't think they stack. And I don't know if I'm getting that many bat wings. I don't even know if I'm doing monster goals. I feel like I
I just won't run out of things to do because I feel like it would just end up being better for me to do cooking over killing monsters. I feel like I would end up getting more stacks from cooking. Just doing the easier cooking items. Because it's just like doing an extra few stacks of the items, or it's like I'm not even using an extra few stacks. Because like if I just do like 2,200 of each crop, or each crop that I do, like I'm gonna have a stack for like the stack itself, and then I'm gonna have 1,000 of extra of the other qualities that I can then just use for cooking. So it's like cooking should be thought of. Any item or anything that can just be like done with one crop and like just buying sugar or whatever, like should be like really simple. Fun to watch Monster Goals, but I understand. Yeah, you know, anything that doesn't involve fishing should just be cooked. Does that mean I need to do friendship? I guess only with I guess not with every single NPC, but only with the cast that gives stuff. I'm gonna be sleeping so many years anyway, so it won't even be that bad. I'll have to make a list of what NPCs are worth it to get cooking for free, basically. Yeah, because if I'm doing every crop, because each crop item if it goes into a good cooking thing, like I'm already gonna be doing it for the stack because they don't take that long. So it's like, let's say the crop takes 2 harvests because of space concerns. Like I just don't have enough spots, so it takes 2 harvests to go through. It's just the planting time, the harvesting time, the replanting time, and the harvesting time twice for a stack, and then the sleeping. So it's like, 10 minutes, if that. 10 minutes to plant 2,000 crops, harvest 2,000 crops, and sleep the days for them. And then on top of that, I can get a bonus stack for harvesting. Or I'm sorry, for cooking from it, potentially. Where monster killing is like, most of the monsters only drop 1 item that I'm realistically going to be able to stack, and it's going to take, I guess it will probably end up taking around the same amount of time, but I would need to go out of my way for Burglar's Ring. I have to have the stack in hand. I mean, they'll be in a chest. There'll be a stacked chest. The wild seeds are the best ones to do, because if you have botanists, they're all going to be iridium quality. So you don't even need to do multiple harvests. You just need to keep crafting in the seeds. So for something like the spring seeds, for doing spring seeds, I'll end up with 5 stacks, because I'll get the stack of spring seeds and then one of each forge types. So that's 5. So so spring is 5 stacks, summer seeds are 4, fall is 5, winter is 5 stacks. So the wild seeds are vastly beneficial for me to do. Where something like blueberries are only going to get me so many.
No, because wild seeds suck for foraging because they were changed from giving 7 XP per seed to like 2. Actually, I think they give 5 foraging and 2 farming now. They're just not as good. Like, I think this run is just basically trying to do every single crop stack I can and every single craftable stack I can. From like pure just buying stuff. And if I have extra time towards the end, I do other things. But I think it's like, it's gonna take me about 8 hours to do the setup and make money. And then it's just like, I have 16 hours to get stacks of other things, because it'll take me longer to do than open perfection because I need more money than 50 million. So I'm gonna end up with more sheep, and then I'm also gonna want to build some coops for when I'm sleeping, so I can get the animal stacks, so I can get those when I'm so I can get rabbit's feet for gifts that I want to do. I can get the stack of animal products as well as I'm sleeping. And then I just need more money because, again, like, it's literally like almost 5 million gold for all, if I want to do gold ore and gold bars, you know, not to mention like all the copper, gold, and iron I need for crafting recipes. I just need a lot of money, which is fine. All right, bathroom real quick. Decide on which farm. I'll probably do forest, but we'll see. I just don't know where I want to do the farming. Yeah, I mean, like, my guess is probably forest, but the issue is like, Ginger Island doesn't have that much farming space comparatively to what I need. It's like 850 spots. So it'd be 3 cycles of the crops
realistically, if I want to get a full stack of them. Where if I did something like the standard farm, I would be able to do it then, but then I'm season locked. You know? So it's like, do I want to be able to do it all at once, or like one crop all at once? Or do I want to be able to do it in multiple or am I fine doing it in multiple rotations? I feel like I'm low-key fine doing it in multiple locations, because then it's like once one of the crops finishes, like on the last one where I plant the remaining, I just end up planting the next, right? In the extra spots and just keep switching, keep going. Then it's never ending. So it's I probably still just do forest, and we do all the farming on Ginger Island instead. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not like, I'm sure if somebody else did this and actually went in with like a solid game plan of what they're doing, they can beat the number of stacks that I'm doing. But I'm just curious. I'm just like curious what I can do. I generally don't go into these challenges with like a plan all the way to the end. Never have, never will. I don't want to think about it that deeply. I just want to do the run because I find that more fun. I find that way more fun and interesting. I think I'm done yapping. I am gonna play some MCSR for the rest of the day because I think I have. I have exhausted myself. I didn't have that much energy today to begin with. So for you Stardew only watchers, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know today wasn't really Stardew and just more talking. I just needed an off day, to be honest. I will also be taking tomorrow off. We'll be starting the stacking challenge on Saturday. I don't know how long it will take me, but we'll start it on Saturday. But otherwise, I will be done with MCS. Or I'm sorry, I'll be done with Minecraft for today. And again, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching. Pretty sure I was joining the stream. Yeah, do Sunday or Saturday. I can never say the right things. Oh boy, making sure we bring out Torture Tuesday, or I guess Torture Thursday for V's birthday. Ooh, lovely. Did I change everything? I did. Probably also spelled diamond wrong. That's fine. Yeah, I'm sure V will very much appreciate it. Oh, no. Oh, I did the thing. You're not supposed to hold down shift while you're mining that block or you just get sucked through it. It's kind of crazy. My bad, my bad. Oh, okay, I get to redeem myself with another buried treasure. Why can I never seem to find these quickly? So it's just like... That wouldn't even be it. Oh. What's the... Okay. I don't know. I feel like unless if the buried treasure is completely obvious, like I just struggle with it. I don't know why. I just can't do buried treasure. I doing this? Did I like forget to do? Did I forget to place something? Oh no, that's supposed to be there. The pigs just weren't all the way in the hole yet. Oh my bad. I don't know what speedrun you're talking about completing. I haven't completed a speedrun outside of MCSR for a while. Hey. Get a game. Play with one hand. crazy, but okay. My bad. I can't believe I just got I locked him in a hole with me. It's so crazy, honestly. I wanted to jump, but I couldn't. I don't know why I did it like that. The lock-in with the pig is crazy, but that second part is hilarious. gotta laugh that one off. Warm up. Surely. crafted yet. Okay. Oh, he just zeroed. $9:33 time from him. You know, casually almost 5 minutes faster than my PB. By the way, like casually. No, I'm sorry, 3 minutes faster than my PB. That wasn't even like a room portal seed, by the way. $8:22, by the way. The PB is 4 minutes faster than my PB. Bro, these people are so fast. Yesterday, like, I felt like I was, like, doing fine. And, like, for the most part, still feel like I'm doing fine, but... I mean, that wasn't that fast, though. That was playable. The last guy was not playable. Oh, I have it. Oh, I should have gone that way. And we're about to lose this shit. Time because. Where's my portal? Yeah, Robbie. It also took 10 years to find the shit. Okay. Interesting game. Funny chase down. I'm gonna assume that they got an instant purge and it messed them up, or they went for a 0 and they died. Are we just gonna get people who just 0 on us the entire... Oh, they died. How? I don't know why they were standing so far away, but okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh god, not this guy again. Mr. 9 minutes. Sub 10. I didn't even feel like I was that far there, but. I don't know where he found obsidian, but I think I'm just gonna be done for today. I keep dying. I keep dying and I'm not being fast. I'm just not having that much fun, so we're gonna peace. Alright, I'll be back on Saturday. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.